Hi guys, this is Abdurrahman Gilal, and thank you so much for joining me again to learn more about PHP or web application programming using PHP course. So in the previous lecture, we learned that how one can actually use XAMPP as a server to, set up on the local disk, and we have a htdocs folder into the XAMPP folder, and any file that we write with .php or .html, we should keep into the htdoc folder, or we can make a folder within that htdoc folder so in order to, make the directories. And then once we have this, so once the server is on, we just write localhost. So we get this, or we write 127.0.0.1, which is the local host. So we get this one. So it's also possible that you've been traveling, you don't have a time to set up the local host, but you wanted to practice. So what is the best way to do that? So usually I ask my students to use this W3 Schools PHP editor, which is online, free of cost. So you just click on online editor, try yourself, right? So you got this one, and then you can write any of the practice thing that you have. For example, you wanted to write PHP in a capital. That is also fine. I have no problem to say that. Like PHP is a very easy language. It's not like Java where you have to follow the case sensitiveness. So you see I wrote in one line or I put in another line. I don't have any problem, right? So this is the beauty of the PHP language, that it supports you in several ways. So, you can either write HTML into PHP or PHP into HTML. It's all okay. So let me bring out my program here and I run it. So let's see that what happens. So you see this program runs here perfectly fine. But you should know that this is not your own system. It is an editor that is online. What if you wanted to make your own website, for example, john.com or abdul.com or something? How are you gonna do that? It's not possible. If you have a local host, nobody is going to access your system without your permission, because your system is basically in under your control. But what if I want to use it? It's not possible for me. So the best practice is that you should find out either paid versions or non-paid versions, up to you. I have found out one unpaid website or hosting place where you can keep your own website, that is called Infinity Free. So I have my own account here, so you can make one. So sorry, like this. It was like this. Okay. So you use your own, details, and then I have my own website which I've created. But just to give you a quick touch that how you can make your own website here. So you see here you have some versions by which you can pay, and then you can enjoy more services. But for learning purpose, you can make your, you know, free of cost thing. So let's say you got this one, and then here, what you wanted to say, I wanted to say Galal, and then I wanted to see like any of the subdomains such as, okay, so yeah, I was in UK, so I was gilal.infi.uk. Let's see if it's available. Yes, good. It's available, so we can use that. So they wanted to send you some, emails. Like, it's just up to you if you want to say yes or no. It's just make these password and username, how to say, auto-generated, so you don't have to worry. Just create it. It will take some time, but it will make it happen. So what you have to remember is this one. So just glal.infi.uk is the website that basically is now yours. Now anything that you do is gonna be right there. So now whatever PHP files you make on your local system, and then you drag and drop there, or you make anywhere and then you drag and drop there, and then you give this address to people. You don't have to worry about giving them your details, such as sorry about that, such as your local, systems details like passwords and usernames and so many permissions. No need to do that, because we got a free of charge thing, so you can do that. And if you got money, you can pay them, and then you can keep theirs for the rest of your life. But this is definitely going to be there for the rest of your life. But let's say like how long it's taking, it takes some times. But once it is ready, what you have to do is to make sure that you know that HTTPS is the one that will help to bring out the request to your system into the folder that is called htdocs, right? into the htdocs, you have to keep things here. Now, how you're gonna bring the files into htdocs, this is one of the things that you have to now learn, that how you're gonna make it happen. So let me wait for a while. If this happens, I will resume my video, and then you can see that one output comes. Okay, no need to pause it because we are there. So now here you have control panel. You can make your website using their builder or script installer. So this is their page. So this is my website now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the control panel or file manager. It's up to me. So I'm going to go to control panel. So when you click on the control panel, you need to have an approval. So yes, I approved it. So here you have so many things. We will learn slowly about these things, but just to give you a quick idea that in order to, like if I go my website now, so I have nothing there. You see, it's just like something like your domain is ready. It's just a message. But I don't want that one. I want this one. This is my code, right? So I have already got this file. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to online file manager. And in the online file manager, I got this htdocs. Here I have nothing that is called, index.html. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my file right here. I just dropped it. So you see like index.php is my file now. If you wanted to add it or something, it's up here. But let's say now you go back and you press this refresh. So there you go. Now this one, absolutely this one is your website that is being, that is running online. If you wanted even to see by yourself that I had I had just took a free host where I put my documents, my things, and they are there. So now if you wanted to see the source page, it's exactly the same as we saw last time. It has no PHP in here, but you see the title of the page is about me, and here the same. Here I'm on localhost, here I'm on a server, which is a hosting server. So you see, this is not quite a lot about this. We will learn about this in the later videos. If you have any question related to this, please do not hesitate to ask me. I'll be happy to explain you these things. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in another video. Bye bye.